watch commander of the police department.
But I do have the right to not stand behind me, and you should be presenting some type of press.
No, I'm not gonna let them photograph my press badge or whatever. I'm not enough to prove who I'm, we like to be just another citizen like
All right,
everybody else.
but in that case,
I already showed you my ID.
you didn't show me your ID.
It's out when I walked in, it's right there.
Okay, all right, so that's fine, but still, I don't have to have you standing behind me when I have documents in front of me that I don't want photographed. That's a reasonable request.
The
I
documents
don't mind
weren't
you
even
sitting
open.
here and taking pictures all night, but not behind me, not while I'm counting signatures. That's not appropriate.
People find this.
It's
This
not,
was
and I'm not
before
gonna
you-
allow it.
This was before you were counting.
No, you came behind me and I asked you to move.
The
And then you,
documents weren't even out yet. I'm not gonna sit here and argue.
you are playing the game here. When we said we were gonna go start, I asked you to move. And you stood there and stood your ground against the other people that were uncomfortable with you. You told me to take control of the situation, and that's what I'm
You
telling you.
refused to. I went over to the police department.
No, I did
I
not
was
refuse
worried
anything,
Dan was
sir.
home and I was watching
I
you.
don't, so you can send the watch commander right now. In fact, I welcome the watch commander to come in here.
Good.
That's great. Well, wait. We'll go ahead and start. Sensitive item, and you shouldn't take photographs
I'm
of the
not
signatures.
photographing the document.
Yeah, so
It's
I
like
just
5 or
asked
10
if
feet
you,
away from me.
I know, but I wanted you to move from behind us. I'm not comfortable with you standing behind us while we're counting signatures.
A lot
That's
of
all
people
I
don't want
said.
their name on.
That's
the
all I
ballot.
said.
Can't
So
see the
I
name.
have a right to ask you to just move a appropriate distance away so that you're not, I don't have to worry about someone's signature being in your picture.
It's not in the picture. You have to take my word for it.
Well, no, I can ask you to move from behind me because I can't watch you and count at the same time. All right? He said he was, but normally the register.
You can just address it with the police. You don't need to stand here and keep harassing me.
You're harassing us, sir.
No, because I don't get to put my hands on the contents in your camera, right?
Right.
So, I mean.
Very true.
Right?
What? I don't understand.
Well,
standing right
maybe we
here.
should just wait.
I'm standing right here and you have a problem with me taking photos right now?
No.
And what are you
Not
talking
from a
about?
distance, no.
Well, where was I?
You were right there and you were zooming
Right
in
here?
on her petition.
We all saw it.
That's why I stood
Right
up.
here?
We all saw it.
And she
You
has
have
a
a zoom on your
petition.
camera.
I don't,
Yeah.
I do not.
It's digital photos. You can zoom in anytime when he puts it in his computer. That's the problem. When you're holding the petition like this, he can take it to his computer at home and zoom in on anything. It can be done. You're telling me this is not a digital camera? Is that a digital camera, sir?
You don't know the limitations of digital photography.
It doesn't matter.
They sent
Well,
somebody into this city hall that
You've been
behaves like
harassing
this.
me.
Oh,
since the
No,
moment
you
I
have been
walked in.
unkind
Sir,
and
I've been
rude to us the
attending
entire
meetings at
time.
this city hall for 20 years. I have talked to, I've been photographed by Orange County Register photographers
Well,
and
what is the
reporters.
problem today, right now?
These are confidential documents,
Right.
sir,
I'm
and you're hovering
standing
over
10 feet
them.
away.
No, you were zooming.
There should not be
We all
any
saw
photos
it.
allowed in this room, period.
Until I see your credentials, I'm not 100% certain that you actually represent the Orange County Register because I have never seen a representative from the
Well,
OCR.
let's say I'm not with the Orange County Register.
Okay.
What lesser
All right.
rights do I have than you do
Then
to be in here?
I think that you're in here literally
Doing what?
spying on signatures and that you are
For
not a
who?
journalist.
For who?
I don't even
You
care.
tell us.
It doesn't matter. You tell us.
Well, you're the one that's accusing me of spying. Who for?
What you're
Just
doing
kinda
is
wondering.
inappropriate
These are
right now.
confidential
They're
signatures.
confidential signatures.
They're protected by a law in California.
They're protected by election law.
I
Okay?
think I think that we can work this out as long as you just don't get too
I've
close
been
to this.
harassed since the moment I came in here.
Carrie.
On video. We asked you, all I did was
Carrie.
ask you to move from behind me, sir.
Well, and also,
I did, I'm not
if you,
standing behind you.
but if you hold
He's
the
recording
seven
when you started.
paper,
With
his
camera. Report to watch commander.
Oh, he's got the
I went up
button?
to the city attorney's office and I said, can I ask the reporter to move from behind me? And he said, yes, absolutely. Those are petition documents. So that is just what I'm saying. As long as you keep a distance, you can stay here the whole time. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
Well, I am at a
that. I
distance.
just don't want
I am
your
at a
camera on
distance.
top of
You're
these
wasting like
papers.
10 minutes so far. You know, just having a problem with me being here.
No, I don't have a problem with you.
Well, I don't understand, I'm like, what
Start taking pictures right now.
And I'm fine with
They're
it.
videotaping.
I'm fine with it.
So then why are we
I
having
asked
this
you if you have a
discussion?
telephoto on your camera.
I told you no.
zoom in.
Like, look at
Zoom in on any digital photo once he puts it on his computer.
I mean, you don't understand the limitations of digital photography.
I know I can
Can't
do it
zoom
with
in
my
that
regular
much.
phone, you can
I
do it
can't
better
zoom
with
in on a
that.
piece
Your
of paper.
behavior
From
alone,
20 to 30
it's,
feet.
your
All right.
behavior
I'm
alone
just
speaks
saying- I'm
volumes.
saying what you're doing is, you're interrupting the process, and I just want us to be able to get through this. And I don't understand, you know, a picture is the same, whether you're taking it all
Right
here
now.
or zooming in on a thing. I just don't, I
Right.
don't, you see what my point?
It's making us
No.
uncomfortable.
It's making them uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable when you were behind me with your camera. So how would you care for us to resolve this? Because maybe we will just wait.
I don't think we should have to wait because
You
of
know?
him, because
I
of
mean-
one person that cannot act correctly. That's not fair to everyone that signed those and all of us that worked hard gathering those
I don't
signatures.
understand what you're hoping to accomplish here,
I'm just trying to do my job.
right?
You all seem to have a problem, so that's.
No.
She's doing her job too.
No. Absolutely.
I honestly think that we all want to get to the end of this. That's why we're here, we're working after hours, and we have to get this done. And I just want to get it done without feeling as if you are crossing a barrier that I've asked you not to cross, that's all. So, let's meet in the middle.
I haven't crossed any barrier. I'm in the room, that's it. So I don't know what else I can do.
Okay. All right.
Hi there.
Somebody,
Very
yeah.
small, I'm right across the courtyard from you is on a city hall building downstairs. I'm one of the observers here. Petitions.
So, we just have a little bit of petitions here. We have a reporter here, which we welcome, and he can watch this process. We're counting petitions. But we asked him on a couple of separate occasions not to be so close to the documents because.
Personal identifying information.
Yes, exactly. And it started, he was behind me and I asked him to move. I said, we're gonna start the process and I would prefer that you move away so I can't count and worry about your camera.
Sure.
And then he went ahead and he spoke with the proponents here and they asked for his identification. If you wanna weigh in on this, he went ahead and went over to the watch commander to, I don't know.
Well, I'm the watch
complain.
commander, I didn't see it.
Okay,
Oh.
I went up to the attorney's office and I said, I just asked him to move out from behind me because I can't, you know,
Okay.
pay attention to this and worry about protecting these.
Okay.
So I have just told him, he's got a camera, I don't know if it has a zoom on it or whatever, I just said, keep a healthy distance.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Is
You
that a
can
problem
stay
with
here all
you?
night.
Is that a problem for you to keep a distance like they asked?
Yeah,
It's a problem for you?
well, they have a problem with me just being in here.
No, we don't. No.
We just made it abundantly clear that that's not the issue. The issue is you being close to personal identifying information.
I'm not close to it. These people think that I can, with technology, zoom in on all the pages and get their names.
We don't know
and
that.
stuff.
Well, hang on, guys. Let me-
You're the one that said it.
Well, this isn't gonna help if I'm here and everybody's chiming in, so I understand everybody, there's probably a lot of good reason this is going on, I'm not sure what it is, okay? I'm sure you're here for a reason, right? Do you have credentials, Preston have credentials?
Yes, I do,
Okay.
but I have a right to be in here anyway. These people don't have
You have
credentials.
Okay, you do,
So
you do,
I've shown them to the city clerk,
okay?
so
Do you have them?
what?
the aforementioned credentials?
I do.
Would you care to show them to me? Okay. So, Mr. Fernandez, is that right? It's a little blurry. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a problem with remaining in a distance sufficient enough that you can't zoom in with that lens and get
Well,
personal?
I was
Hang on, let me
taking
finish.
photographs from right here and they have a problem with it,
Okay.
right here.
I asked him if he
That
had a
woman
zoom on
right
the
there
camera.
specifically said.
Is that the camera you're using?
Yes, I can zoom in on the documents to get names. That woman right there specifically said that unless she's gonna lie.
Well, she said it's irrelevant.
So
Okay.
it seems like there's a problem with me being in here.
Okay.
And as a journalist, I have a right to be in here.
Sure.
And
And nobody's saying you.
that
no,
lady there in
I'm
the
not
pink
saying you-
shirt was standing in front of me with her camera like this,
Okay.
harassing me, a working member of the press, and that is illegal. All right, she's blocking my work,
Okay. You mean
like standing right here like this. with her
violating your
cell
First
phone.
Amendment, right?
Sure.
Okay, only the government can do that. Okay. Citizen can't
No,
violate
it's
First
first law to harass a working member of the press, that is
Okay.
the law.
So let me explain this to you, okay? As long as you're in an area that's sufficient distance away where you can't zoom in on personal identifying information, they don't have a problem with you being, okay, I just heard that. That's all been recorded, it's all been documented, okay? Madam City Clerk does not have, or has an issue with you, sorry, she's not here anymore.
She just stepped right, she's right.
Okay, well, I don't wanna speak for her when she's not here. I don't think she's got an issue with that. Okay, I think the issue is you being able to capture personal identifying information. If that's not the case, we're gonna keep the peace here. We're gonna make sure you're able to do your First Amendment stuff with your press coverage of whatever it is that's going on here, okay? I'm gonna leave an officer here for a little bit. If there continues to be a problem, there's an interruption of the meeting or whatever it is that's going on in city business, okay, we'll reevaluate. But if I have a guarantee that you're not gonna take photographs of personal identifying information, we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave. Are we good?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think we're good?
No.
So you're not gonna make that guarantee, you're not gonna take
No, I'm
people's information down?
gonna leave, obviously, you don't want me here either, I feel like.
Okay, I don't think you're listening to me then.
Well, I'm listening to you, I think you're lecturing me in front of all these people.
Well, I'm here for a reason, okay? You appear to be the catalyst for that reason, all right? Whether or not you did something wrong, it is what it is. I'm not saying you did, okay? All I'm telling you is if you take pictures of personal identifying information, that's an issue, all right? That's what they don't want.
It's impossible.
Okay, all right, then, I don't know why we're at a standstill then. If you wanna stay, you can. If you wanna leave, you can. Nobody's detaining you. You're free to leave if you'd like. Which is it? I'm gonna leave an officer here, so if we're gonna have no further issues, I don't see any reason for me to be here, do you?
No, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, fair enough. Have a good night, sir. Just do a comment. And then we get it to the board.
Blurry.
Um,